Well, hey there guys, it's me, Jap28. How's it going, everyone? Now, I was gonna do this video. You're trapped on an island. What Skylander game, if you could only bring one, would you pick? But I thought, that's too confusing. Let's just pick our favorite Skylander game. Yeah, and I got fellow Portal Masters and YouTubers involved. Yeah, because it is a tough pick. Like, we've got so many great games over the last 6 years. So, what's your favorite? I'm still deciding on mine. I've eliminated one, so I'm down to 6. Well, you don't have to take my word for it. Check these guys out.
Hey Portal Masters, PokeBro here, and my man Jap28 called me up and he asked, Pokey, what is your favourite Skylanders game? Well, my answer is Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. Now, I absolutely love this game. This was the first game in the Skylanders series and really holds a nice spot in my heart. Honestly, I have so much nostalgia for this game. Oh, just the original Trigger Happy, the original Gilgrunt, the original Spyro, the original Portal, the portal that started it all, the magic that this brought once you first put your first Skylander on the portal. That is an experience that just, honestly, I hold really dear to my heart. Now, without this game, we wouldn't have the Skylanders series today. Now, it might be a bit of nostalgia, but this game is definitely still my favourite today. The gameplay was so fun. It was sort of like a dungeon crawler mixed with a beat-em-up, which I really enjoyed. The original cast of characters was so unique and exciting. Collecting the figures for the first time was, honestly, an awesome experience. The original way, Skylander hunting, you actually had to find some figures were exclusives. It was really fun. A good time to be had, definitely. This game still holds up, although the graphics aren't as good as what they used to be, it's still definitely my favourite game. Just the magic of Skylands, being first introduced to it from this game, the world, the lore, the characters, honestly, I owe this game a lot, and that is why it is my personal favourite Skylanders game.
SuperChargers. The reason was because it had the greatest story, it had the most serious tone for a Skylanders game. First game to implement online, and this was the only game that had online story mode. The vehicles were very innovative when it came to their figures. Driving was fun. The levels were just right when it came to how long they were. And the SuperChargers were very, very fun to use. So yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I really loved this game, and I hope Vicarious Visions can come back in the future.
You know, it's always hard for me when somebody asks me to pick my favorite of just about anything. I'm pretty indecisive, and when somebody asks me this question, it's always hard because I really like Spyro's Adventure because of its sentimentality, but I also really like Swap-Force because it had so much replayability. And the replayability in Swap-Force is probably why it's the one I played the absolute most. But Spyro's Adventure is hands down the one I like the most because it had the best story out of all of the games. SuperChargers' story was great, but Spyro's Adventure had the best story of all time, even though it might have seemed to some people as just a fetch this element, get this, fetch this elemental source, get this. To me, it really demonstrated the entire magic of Skylands because we went to pretty much every sort of area you could go to in Skylands. We went to a water lagoon where there was a gigantic fish you could get swallowed by, actually. We went to the ancient Archean mines. It really is what captured the essence of what Skylands is about in Spyro's Adventure, and it had some of the cooler characters of the entire franchise. You know, it's just many of the characters from Spyro's Adventure are the ones that are just the most recognizable. There might be a couple from Giants like Jetpack and Pop Fizz, but for the most part, the best characters are in Spyro's Adventure, the best NPCs are in Spyro's Adventure, and that is why Skylanders Spyro's Adventure is my absolute favorite Skylanders game of all time.
What's up guys, it's Shigio Kimo. My favorite Skylanders game has to be
Trap-Team.
I have a lot of good memories playing this installment.
Because they have cool Trap-Master figurines with clear weapons.
They had Trap-Tanium areas for only your Trap-Masters. The story was so interesting. Cool, wacky villains. Trapping the villains was very awesome. The portal had this awesome speaker built in, so you can hear the villain being trapped in. And for me, like the starter pack for Skylanders Trap-Team, it just like looks so interesting. Like, they marketed it very well. They had commercials, they had cool characters and cool villains that really looked so interesting, like this Wolfgang. So that's why I like Skylanders Trap-Team.
So, which Skylanders game is my favorite? That's a toughie. I would have to say either Giants or Imaginators. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the original Spyro, but it is a very difficult question, really. A lot of people would probably say Swap-Force. Well, no, not me. I liked the gimmick with the characters, the two parts that you could switch. That was cool, but most of the levels I found kind of, well, just there. So, there were some neat parts here and there, but most of the levels just kind of, you know, I actually tend to like the one that most people hate, which is Giants. I've heard a lot of bad stuff, you know. I'm going, I actually rather enjoyed that one. I like Giants mostly because, well, I mean, I've gone through it, obviously, eons ago, but it's one I can play just to relax and play over and over and over again, and I still enjoy it to this day. So, and the only reason that Imaginators might top that is because, well, it gave me the one thing that I thought was missing from Giants, which was to create my own characters. And that's about it.
You know, Jap, I don't know how you found me here in Mexico, but I guess I got enough time to answer your question. Which is my favorite Skylander game? I mean, like, duh, I think that would have to be Skylanders Imaginators. I mean, it's pretty much what my channel's been about for the last year or so, and getting ready since, you know, last E3, and just the blowing up of the channel, you know, having to do with all the Skylanders or Imaginators. But, you know, being able to make your own character or recreate an existing character and play that character, your favorite characters of all time, you can recreate them and play them in the game. That has kind of like put Skylanders over the top for me. You know, play the game, you know, over and over, but with different characters, with Captain America, with Deadpool, and so forth. That's just been the top for me. But, you know, I think there's one other thing that has put Skylanders Imaginators in first place, and that's because the Nintendo Switch, here I am in Mexico, on the beach, playing Skylanders. This is awesome. So, you wanted an answer, I guess that's it. Anyway, this is Brylander with Portal Power TV in Mexico playing Skylanders. Take care and God bless.
Hey, what's up guys? It's SkyTeamMebo Gaming here, and today I was told to make a 1-minute video about my favorite Skylanders game. So I chose Skylanders Trap-Team. I really like Trap-Team because I think it's really cool that you can trap a villain and just have it like bang on the glass of the trap and say let me out, and that it can like almost interact with you. I think that's really cool. And it's awesome that you can like store all your villains in these trap boxes. And there's the characters, which are just amazing. They're very cool with their Traptanium weapons, and the Doom Raider boss battles are amazing. I love those. Yeah, so I just love Trap-Team. It's a great game. I love how the crystals look, characters, everything. And last to end this is my favorite trap. So thanks for watching. Bye.
Hey, what is up guys, it is me, United Skylanders America, and I am here today. I was asked by Jap28 to explain what my favorite Skylanders game of all time is and why. So basically guys, my favorite Skylanders game is Skylanders Giants. This may come as a shocker to some, as most fan favorites are typically Spyro's Adventure, Swap-Force, and Trap-Team. The main reason I love this game so much is because it was the first Skylanders game that I got on release date, and I played consistently throughout the whole year. This game was the introduction to many fun, innovative types of characters such as Light Core, Series 2, Battle Pack pieces, and gimmick characters in general. It was also during the time that this game was the newest installment in the franchise that I started my YouTube channel, so that is also a very memorable time period for me. This was also the year that I truly started keeping up with the latest Skylanders news. For these reasons and many more, Skylanders Giants is my favorite all-time Skylanders game.
What is my favorite Skylanders game? Although I love Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, I would have to go with Skylanders Imaginators. Not only is there amazing senseis, powerful returning villains, and awesome graphics, but you can create your own Skylander. Me, along with many other people in the Skylanders community, have been thinking of ideas for our own Skylanders since the first game. Now that we have the chance to make our own Skylanders and Skylanders Imaginators is just awesome.
My favorite Skylanders game is Swap-Force. It has my favorite character of all time, Firecracken. I liked the levels, that they were a bit longer. The gimmick was great. You could actually switch characters. Only game so far that you could manipulate the actual characters, change them. Can't do that with any other game. The enemies were cool. The story was pretty good. And best experience online kind of was from this game. Malasal and I, back in the day, would try to get the highest scores on the bonus mission maps. Just go back and forth and see who get the highest score. So it was a lot of fun, a lot of extra content in this game. Swap-Force is my favorite. Spyro's Adventure is second.
My favorite Skylanders game, without a doubt, is Imaginators. I hate the fact that there's no battle mode in this game. It's a giant flaw. I was waiting to create a character with my brother and we would have them duke it out, you know, create these awesome battle scenes and everything, and that is not happening. You can't do that. It is a big flaw, but the character creation is one of the main reasons this is still my favorite game. You can create your own Skylander. Not only that, there's all with the new DLC pack. I counted them before the DLC pack. There were 995 parts. That's like millions of combination possibilities. With the DLC packs, it's over 1,000. It is crazy, like something at like 1,100 parts. And then you can do the colors, the customization with the sizes and everything. You can give them weapons. There's so much choice and variety, and that makes it without doubt the best game. And what puts it over the edge?
I will avenge the earth.
This puts it over the edge. Not only can you create and customize your own Skylanders, you could have them physically made. This is actually the first game you could create, literally create your own Skylanders. How good is that? How beautiful is that? That was an amazing opportunity, and you can't beat that. Not only do you have the character customization, everything the older games had, minus the battle mode, your own Skylander. You can't beat that in my opinion. What about you, Jap? What is your favorite Skylanders game?
Woo! I got off the island. I got off the island, guys. Woo-hoo. Oh, thanks, Retro Death. And thank you everyone who participated in this video. Yeah. What am I, like a mini Hulk Hogan? We have a diverse group, obviously. What should I pick? Spyro's Adventure. This game has so much sentimental value. I remember waiting so long for those air characters to get to Canada. I'm like, come on, Whirlwind, come on, Sonic Boom. So much gotta catch them all in this game. Like, this is what started it, man. Oh, but then, maybe I should pick Giants as my favorite. I remember Hot Dog and the Light Core characters. Battle mode for the first time. This game was awesome. But oh no. This game even topped that game, I find. Oh man, super long stages with battle mode. And the most you could do with figures, you know, swappers. This game was awesome. One of my favorites. Oh, but then the Trap-Team came along. That Trap-Team was awesome. It was hilarious. Remember putting a character, like a trap in the portal and trapping them for the first time and hearing the voice? That technology blew me away. Maybe Trap-Team. Well, no. SuperChargers. Now, I know SuperChargers is not everyone's favorite game, but for me, online, co-op, had some of the best music ever in any Skylander game. It had two of the best stages with that Spellpunk library and that stage where you eat the popcorn on Monster Island and you get super big. That was awesome. Oh, God, a great story. But really, guys, I'm gonna have to go with Skylanders Imaginators. I agree with you, Retro Death, Brylander, and Skylander Dude. This is my favorite game. Just because of this guy. My little ice flinger character. I love him. And what happened, like, making our own character really personalizes the whole Skylander experience. And I think that's why I'm going to pick Skylander Imaginators as my favorite Skylander game. Alright? Well, thanks for watching, guys. Later.
My favorite game is Imaginators, just because you get to create a character, which is awesome. Their abilities are great. Also, the fact that there's, spoiler alert, endgame material that happens once you beat the game, and there's certain areas you can go into multiple times in order to get chests and things like that, which are a lot of fun. Plus, there was the dark-themed dungeon that changes a bit when you go into it, which is really cool. So those are a lot of really neat features. Plus, I felt that the expansion levels that came with the figures and the expansion levels were some of the best in the entire series. I would have to say, though, I like the length of the levels in Swap-Force. They're amazingly long, but yes, my main game, my favorite game would have to be Imaginators. Okay, thanks.